Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football postgame show. The Tennessee Titans pull off the upset late in the fourth quarter as they beat the Buffalo Bills tonight, 34 to 31 at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Derrick Henry once again had himself a monster evening, rushing 20 times for 143 yards and 3 touchdowns, including the game winner late in the fourth quarter. And I'm going to recap this for you right now. I'm going to get into the game tracker here. My little computer screen. First quarter. The Titans went 3-9, had the punt after 6 plays and 12 yards. And then the Buffalo Bills tried to get into the end zone, but couldn't get a touchdown. They couldn't do it, so Bass kicked a 24-yard field goal, and it was good. It was 3-0 Bills. And then Titans had to go 3 and out after 3 plays and 4 yards, and the Buffalo Bills had to punt after 3 plays and 3 yards. And then the Titans had an interception, and Ryan Tannehill's pass deep middle intended for James Jones, intercepted by Poyer at the Buffalo 35 for 17 yards. And the Bills got the ball back, and they tried to get into the end zone for a touchdown again, but were not able to do it. They couldn't get in, so they had to settle for a field goal. Basket, the 28-yard field goal attempt, and it was good. And it was 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. And then second quarter. And the Titans scored their first touchdown of the game. Derrick Henry up the middle for a 76-yard touchdown. Bullock's extra point is good. It was 7-6. And then the Bills came back and they scored a touchdown. Josh Allen's pass short middle to Stephon Diggs for a 14-yard touchdown. Bass's extra point is good. It was 13-7 Bills. And the Titans had they tried to get into the end zone but couldn't do it for a touchdown. But then so they went for a field goal. Bullock's 43-yard field goal attempt was good, and it was 13-10 Titans. And there were several lead changes in this game tonight, and it was a record-setting of lead changes tonight. And then Buffalo had an interception, and it was Josh Allen's pass short left intended for Zach Moss, intercepted by Keith Baird at the Buffalo 27, the Buffalo 11, excuse me, for 16 yards. And then the Titans got the ball back. Ryan Tannehill left guard for the 4-yard touchdown, and Ray Bullock's extra point is good. It was 17-13 Titans, and then Buffalo came back and they scored a touchdown. Josh Allen's pass deep right to Chris Beasley for the 29-yard touchdown. Bass's extra point is good, and it was 20-17 Buffalo at the half. Third quarter. I'm going to go to the third quarter now. The Bills tried to get into the end zone for a touchdown, but couldn't do it. Bass's 52-yard field goal attempt was good, and it was 23-17 Bills. And then the Titans came back, and they had the ball and came back, and they scored a touchdown. Derrick Henry, left tackle for a 3-yard touchdown. Bullock's extra point is good, and it was 23-24. Then the Bills got the ball back, and it was the Bills that had it, and then they came back and scored a touchdown. Josh Allen's pass short right to Tim Sweeney for a 1-yard touchdown. The 2-point conversion attempt pass to Josh Allen is good. The attempt succeeded, and it was 31-24 at the end of the third quarter. In the fourth, the Bills went 3-and-out and had the point after 6 plays and 5 yards. And then Tennessee. This was where the upset came in late in the fourth quarter. Derrick Henry, left tackle for 13 yards, touchdown for a 13-yard touchdown. Bullock's extra point is good. It was 31-34 Titans. And then the Bills had a turnover on downs, and it was Josh Allen up the middle to the Tennessee for no gain, and that's when the turnover on downs happened. It was at 4th and 1. That's when it happened, and that turned over the ball. And it was a touchdown mollified by a penalty, and that's what. And Derrick Henry was the one that got the ball. And it was a turnover on downs, and that pretty much did it. And all Tennessee had to do was kneel, and nonetheless, the Titans pull off an upset late in the fourth quarter by the final score of 31-34. The game balls, Ryan Tannehill, 18 of 29, carries and attempts, 216 yards. He didn't have a touchdown pass, but he had 1 interception. Derrick Henry, 20 attempts and carries, 143 yards, 3 touchdowns. And I think it was A.J. Brown. 7 receptions, 91 yards, and no touchdowns. So, but I do believe that my player of the week and team of the week is by far, I do believe, I'm going to give it to Kirk Cousins because he had 3 touchdowns. No. And it is Kyler Murray. Hold on. It is Kyler Murray because he had 20 of 30, 4 touchdowns for 229 yards. So Kyler Murray is my player of the week, and the Arizona Cardinals are my Scott Sports 101 team of the week. So although it was a disappointing one for the Browns. So, we do have some great football to get for Week 7. The Browns kick it off Thursday night against Denver, and I feel that's a must win after a disappointing loss Sunday. And we'll see who's going to be able to play for that one. That's here first Energy Stadium Thursday night at 8:20. Sunday, Cincinnati will travel to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. The Washington football team will travel to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay to play the Green Bay Packers. The Atlanta Falcons travel to Miami to play the Miami Dolphins. The New York Jets travel to Foxborough to play the Patriots. The Carolina Panthers travel to New York to East Rutherford, New Jersey to MetLife Stadium to play the Giants. The Chiefs travel to Nashville to take on the Chiefs, so Tennessee will have another home game. The Eagles travel to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. The Lions travel to Los Angeles, and Matt Stafford will face his old team, the Lions, his former team. The Texans travel to Arizona to face the unbeaten Cardinals. The Chicago Bears travel to Tampa Bay to face Brady and the Bucks. Next Sunday Night Football, this coming Sunday, the Indianapolis Colts travel to San Francisco to face the 49ers. And next Monday night, the New Orleans Saints travel to Seattle to face the Seahawks. And the Bills, the Cowboys, the Jaguars, the Los Angeles Chargers, and Minnesota and Pittsburgh are all on bye weeks. So that'll be coming up for Week 7 of the NFL. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football postgame show. I'll be back with the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football pregame show to kick off Thursday Night Football and the postgame show after, when the Browns and Broncos will battle it out. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day, and with us, so long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.